back, folks. What's going on?
Welcome to the FMC Podcast. What's going on, fellas?
Alright.
This is your
What's
man
going
Fresh.
on?
It's money.
CEO change.
What's good? What's good? How we doing, fellas?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain, man.
Yes,
It's
sir.
been
You
a
know,
crazy week.
Brand new week. I mean,
Yes,
we
sir.
here.
Brand new week, brand new day.
y'all pardon me. I'm a little
Still
under the
feels
weather.
good.
I'm a
Yeah,
little
peace
under
to
the
the
weather,
Most
but
High. Was good. I
hopefully
bet.
I don't notice.
I'm gonna start off on this.
What's up?
What?
What's in your earphones, man? What y'all listening to nowadays,
Oh,
man?
man.
For this week, what's been on your playlist?
Oh, I'm glad you said for this week. For this week, a lot of old school this week. A lot of old school. Old school R&B. I'm gonna actually say I didn't go too far back. I mean, like I usually do.
All right.
I went into some old school Drew Hill.
Okay.
I went
Nice.
into some old school Jodeci.
Okay.
I went into some old school Earth, Wind and Fire.
Y'all ain't trying to steal somebody's girl, man.
I went into
Hey.
some Bootsy.
Bootsy.
I even went into Shalimar.
Okay,
I even
yeah.
went into Shalimar.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
even Atlantic Star. I gave them oh man, I went I just be in the crib going
I
crazy.
feel you.
Like,
I
let
be
me hear
getting
some
them
old
songs.
school joints because a lot of music don't have that feel no
Great
more.
music, man.
I mean
Great
that
music,
feel when
vibe.
you cleaning up. You like
Hey.
you think you would the dance.
That's a fact.
You like yo if I was there, if I was around that time I would have been in that group. I would have been in that group.
That's a fact.
I bet you would have. What about you, Fresh?
Me, what I've been on this week. I ain't gonna lie to you. I took it back down south
Okay.
while I was at the G.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
playing
I remember those. Yeah.
Playing some big timers. Get your roll on.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I was playing me some Soldier Slim.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I'll pay for it. I'll pay. I mean,
he
I-
threw it.
it
He
took me
went.
there.
You took it back to the years we was in what the college years.
Yeah,
You
man.
right, and you was down south
Yeah,
too.
down south.
man.
Playing some
I
hot
loved
boys. I was playing some hot boys. I mean, it
I'd
just
loved it out
just
there.
had me in a good space. And then I was playing some I heard this joint called Uptown 183rd, Smoke Dizza and Vado. I mean, little EP joint fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Joint fire, you feel me?
Dope.
Oh, and that Kirk Knight got a rep for Brooklyn.
Right.
I mean, that is what it is. Mixtape is fire, son. You feel me?
Okay. I gotta
Okay.
get up on that.
Yeah, I guess me in the zone. That boom bap. You listen to money.
Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie. I started the week off with a little bit of Crenshaw. You know, that boy Nipsey
Okay,
Hussle.
Nipsey.
Facts.
Yeah,
Okay.
I messed around and listened to that. I needed that to start the week off because,
Mhm.
yeah, things be getting crazy. But
Right.
then I kept it moving. I went back to my man Jimmy Fox.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm
that-
saying?
See, people be sleeping on that album.
Nah,
Jay
that album was
Fox.
dope. That
Made a-
album was
That
dope.
album was classic.
That album was
He
dope.
made a dope piece of work, man. I was out here listening to Unpredictable with him and Ludacris.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, okay. I said, I forgot, man.
Son,
Jamie
you-
was out here murdering the game for a little
Was
bit,
he?
for a while.
He had
For
some
a
joints.
while.
He had some joints.
Then I started listening to some dude. I don't know. I'm not sure if I pronounced his name right. It might be Marcego, whatever. But he had a song called Tadao.
Why I think
Lit.
I heard that from somewhere.
Listen, man, listen to that. That's R&B music,
Oh,
by the way. But it's R&B and jazz.
Okay,
So
okay.
he mixed it together.
Okay.
So it's R&B, jazz,
That's
you got
cool.
funk in it.
That's
Kid,
cool.
I think the kid was like, yo, I remember watching some movie that it's a classic movie too. He was like, the dude played the saxophone. He was like, oh, hold on. Say he went, picked up a saxophone, learned how to play it, and then applied it to his music. I was
Yeah.
like,
I
well,
wonder if it was that movie.
Mo-
with
Mo
West-
Better Blues.
Mo Better
It
Blues.
probably
I
was
think-
Mo
I think
Better
it was Mo
Blues.
Better
I bet you it
Blues.
was Mo Better
it probably,
Blues.
I think it was Mo Better
Mo Better
Blues,
Blues.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was Mo Better
Classic,
Blues, man.
yo.
And then you know, I gotta keep it Caribbean, man. I hear listening to that popcorn.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But
Ready
bro,
for the summertime.
yeah, man, try to get
Mhm.
try to
He
get
tryna
started
bring it right.
early.
He trying to bring it. Yeah, he trying to bring it to summer right
Started
now.
early. I mean,
Shit, it feel like spring coming early. Well, they
But
said it's gonna come early,
hopefully.
but hopefully,
Hopefully.
it's
Yeah.
been feeling nice the last
I'm
couple
ready.
days.
yeah, it's
Even though it rained the other night,
it's
it
cool.
was kind of warm.
I don't
ready.
mind it. I don't mind it. Not even a little bit, man.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all.
So
Alright, so we gonna go on to the famous portion of the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on, before you go in, I mean, let us know what's in your headphones too,
Oh
everybody.
yeah. Put
Let
them in
it please,
that
yeah,
comment
let
Put
us
them in
section.
the comments, though. What's up in your headphones,
I
man?
mean, what's up in your headphones? We
Let
want to
you
know what
if
y'all
it's hot,
listening
if
to.
it's trash. We'll let you know.
Exactly.
All right, but like I was saying, we go into this this segment, which we hold high, the P.O. box.
Positive outlook box.
You got money.
Hey, so what we're gonna do today is this is a special one. It's a special one for me, but I'm sure it's a special one for my brothers in the room too, because we paying homage to the brother. His name is Faisal Kodo.
Yes, yes.
He goes by the artist name is Fire, and unfortunately he's not with us anymore. But his spirit lives on in all of us, no matter what.
Real talk, right?
Yeah, I mean, so we give a shout out to him. He was also a firefighter, and he was good at whatever he did. You'll never hear anything negative about him.
Never.
He rapped good. He always had positive energy. He always had the best outlook on whatever it is he was putting his energy towards, and always tried to provide the same energy towards you. So, this P.O. box is special, and it goes out to Faisal Kodo, a.k.a. Fire. So we're going to keep that fire burning, and we're going to take about, a 5-second moment of silence, and then we're going to toast at the end.
Cheers.
And cheers to Fives.
Facts.
This. Lord knows they tried to tap into my darker side, but my truth keeps shining through. And this little light of mine said it's about that time.
Sounds a good dude, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Good dude.
Definitely was, man.
All right. So about
these bum ass Patriots won the Super Bowl again.
Man, we knew that was gonna happen, man.
Nah, man, that was a hell of a defensive game, yo.
Hey, man.
We knew that was going to happen.
Defense.
Yeah. It was a nice defensive game.
Oh, yo, what I didn't know, I seen something today. You know that defensive coordinator for the Patriots, he's not a head coach for the Miami Dolphins, right?
Nah, he not.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he went? He took it?
Yeah, he took it.
Okay.
You know where he's from?
Where he from?
From Brownsville. That's what's up, yo. Like,
that's crazy.
Like that's a good look, yo.
Yeah,
I know one Dolphins fan. Personally, me. I know one
Only
Dolphin
one?
fan. One Dolphin fan.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know.
I think they might turn up. I don't know. He
gonna turn up.
Cause I'm tell you one thing about
he gonna turn it up.
Tell you one thing about these black coaches. Look at my man Anthony Lynn, what he did with them Chargers, man.
Oh nah, they listen.
And he's a defensive coach. You feel me?
I think the defensive coaches be having a better impact.
But it's looking good. So today was the closing of the trading
trade deadline. My Lakers.
Yikes, man. Yikes.
These Lakers.
Out here looking
hold on. Hold on, change. 2021.
2021, baby. I'm still with it.
Listen,
the Knicks 2021. I guarantee you the Knicks are going to take it 2021 because we making real moves.
But you know what pisses me off with you
real
Knicks
moves.
fans?
What's up? Because I'm a Knicks fan now, too. What's up?
The thing is, all right, 2021, right? When 2021 come, y'all going to be like, yo, 2023, 2023.
Stupid.
Watch your mouth,
2022, 2022.
What I noticed today was besides,
but y'all the Knicks making a lot of cap room, son. They got a lot of bread to spend.
Besides Demps, right? The GM from New Orleans.
My Lakers.
They said he was trying to play, like see how much he was in his feelings.
Yeah,
he just trying to see how much he could get, and those number one draft picks he was going to get, they weren't going to be year after year after year. So they was like, it'll push off to like 2026 or something.
He's stupid though.
So basically now, this man's going to walk away, and y'all not getting nothing because what he could have gotten now, he's not going to get in the summer.
That's why he's stupid.
He could have four young pits.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's crazy. You sit here, I'm giving you
ball.
what I told him. What I said last time. Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Kuzma, which
Ingram.
I don't even want to go.
Mhm.
But if you get, I feel like if you get him, you get in a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Cause let's be real. The way he play, he can give you 30 a night if he had the system and he had the right thing around him.
Right
He can give
coach.
you 30 and yeah.
I seen something, and you said it last week, right? Where you said D'Angelo Russell's playing well right now. And I was watching something. They said, don't you see, as soon as Russell left Luke Walton, how
Yeah.
he turned into the type of player.
It's something in
given the
there.
performance he
It's
is now.
something, it's something in Luke's system where he limited his point guards.
Yeah.
He's limiting his point guard, and point guard play is the most important play you need to me.
But he has freaking superstar point guards that can be. You feel
and
me?
yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's playing himself.
that's exactly. Because the ball can give you 20 plus a night, 10 plus assists.
But that's where
He can get triple doubles every night if he wanted
That's
to.
where he's a killer because he's getting everybody else involved. He doesn't even have
Exactly.
to score.
Yo, and you know what? And you know what else? I noticed that when I watched him play, I was like, yo, why does everybody keep comparing him to not even comparing? Everybody keep saying, yo, Jason Kidd, Jason. I said, why? So I sat there and I really watched. I was like, because he wants to pass the ball first.
They said if you look at them now,
he's not he don't want to come down and set up and start shooting. He want to come around. He want to look for the open man. Whoop, he want to dish him.
but
Boom.
it's all on the run.
Well, look for the best play.
Like LeVar said, it's all on the run. We gonna run. And that's what he
Exactly.
wants to do.
That's why I was like, yo, but
what they do when LeBron on the court, they put him in the corner. They
Exactly.
got him sitting in the corner,
Exactly.
right?
And that's what kills me when I say New Orleans is stupid.
Mm.
That was dumb. I'm gonna get Ball, B.I., Kuz, Ingram. No. I said B.I.
Yeah, and
Cruz,
and
and they was gonna give him Rondo back
Oh, damn.
and 2 draft picks.
what's his name? Zubac or whatever.
Yeah, Zubac was gonna go too.
Zubac went. Where Zubac went? The Clippers.
Yeah, he on the Clippers
You
now.
don't notice they get sending everybody to the Clippers?
Everybody on the Clippers. You see, yo, I need somebody from the NBA. I hope y'all watching this, yo. If y'all keep trading Tobias Harris, man, I'ma smack y'all, man. I'm mad because every year I'm like, yo, when he first came to the league, I say, yo, that boy's a problem.
Yeah.
That boy's a problem. Every year he produced and y'all trade him. Cut it out.
All right, so let me ask y'all this. Who gets Anthony Davis?
And he's gonna end up on the Lakers.
Either Lakers or the Knicks.
You see how
That's his pick.
You see how they said they pulled out and all of a sudden they back in cahoots. They
Cool.
back talking. Lakers.
Because he
Trade deadline done though.
it's done and he played himself.
Son, what I'm saying is
Nobody else is gonna give them what they think they're gonna
Nah, they not.
get. Kyrie talking about leaving Boston, right?
Yep.
So now you think they're gonna give Tatum up, and that's who they want. You think they're giving Tatum up? No. Now they, like you said, they shitted on themselves. He got in his feelings,
Yeah.
right?
Because he messed up the whole next season for
But
the
if you look at
for
it,
the
right?
Pelicans,
He
yeah.
came. I heard he said Anthony Davis came behind closed doors and was like, not even him. His representation was like, "Yo, we want to trade," and they kept ignoring. Oh, he's happy here. He's happy here. Yo, we want to trade.
Oh,
he's
boy.
happy here. He's happy here. And then he finally went out, and they released a statement, and that's why he got caught.
and then
for
everybody mad.
interfering.
Right, yeah,
and now
yeah.
the fans are mad. Why y'all mad? Listen, that man been there for how long? 6 years.
First of
Ain't
all,
nothing
yo,
changed.
and then
Ain't
I heard the other night they put him on some. First, y'all do all of that. Y'all take him out of the on screening,
Yeah.
the intros for the
Intro.
game.
Dude, they wasn't gonna let him play for the rest of the season.
Yeah, y'all shut him down the last game
But
on some dumb shit. And now I
that's
look
in
today,
your-
he playing.
Son, that's in your feelings shit,
because,
son. That's in your feelings
We're
shit.
gonna activate him.
No, because the head of the Players Association was like, we're not gonna allow that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You basically taking against a player because he doesn't want to play for your organization. He asked for a trade. Y'all gonna shut him down, and he's healthy. But that right there shows a lot how they reacted to it.
Yeah.
That's bad business.
Yeah.
Bad.
Emotions was definitely involved in that one. Like, what?
What? That's
My
a
poor
fact.
Lakers, man. We be alright, man.
It was petty.
We gonna get that AFC. We gonna get that AFC. Go to the
The game-
playoff. Get a
that
little
game
first
still on?
round run.
That game still on right now?
Yeah, we should be still on.
Celtics and
We should
Lakers,
still
right?
be on. Yeah, I'm mad I ain't watching that.
Yeah,
See chucking them crack jokes.
Oh, yeah. They're clowns. All right.
I know it's a late game or something coming on later then.
Yo, so we gonna jump out of them sports.
Mm.
We gonna go to our got next artist of the week.
Hey.
Who got next?
Who we got next?
I got next.
Rapper coming out of grimy gates. Know what I mean? My man Ruthless Rel. You feel me?
I'm sure I won't change up, cause niggas change when they change up, cause niggas change when they name up. And your kids putting your frame up, they miss you. Paper got my sons in them cell blocks, they official. Papers and pencils writing statements, niggas that get you. Yeah, I'm throwing shots, little nigga, these ain't gon' miss you. You got lace, you got niggas trace, niggas gon' zip you. You made my niggas do time for shit that they never tend to. I asked God why we been through what we been through. He never answered back, so I'm saying how it is. I'ma say what's real, I'ma tell you how I feel through rap. Don't forget the place you came from. Don't let the bag determine if you coming back to spread love with your people. Don't forget the place you came from. Don't let a nigga or a bitch make you turn on the ones that really need you. Don't forget the place you came from. Don't let the value of money blind you. You started on the same curve we started on. Don't forget the place you came from.
Check him out on the FMC Podcast
Please do.
Instagram. Like
Yes, sir.
like he makes that I don't know, traditional Brooklyn music where it just sound hard as hell. Know what I mean? And he's spitting love. He got a joint for his mom over a Patti LaBelle joint.
Dope.
Know what I mean?
I don't think I was listening to that.
He got joints. He spit that aggression. That joint, you put it on, you go get some sets in. Know what I mean?
Okay.
You put it on, make you be like, it's that summertime music you put on, make you feel like you back in Brooklyn.
Hey,
That's
make you feel like
what
you back
we need.
in New York.
Need that New York feel.
You feel me? We don't say no cap, we say dead ass. You feel me?
Exactly.
And I'm not knocking on nobody who say it, know what I mean, or where it's from, because that's y'all. But in Brooklyn, New York, we say dead ass. You feel me? So, my man Ruthless Rel, Rel, keep grinding, bro. Keep doing your thing. And like we say before, any artists, designers, photographers, anybody, just hit us up. Hit us up. We check you out. We shout you out, yo.
Definitely.
You know?
All right, Natalie Sweets. Exactly. Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Let
Word.
them know.
All right. So this week's topic.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Here we go.
What we touching on, God?
What we touching on?
We talking.
We touching on feelings? We touching everybody's feelings today?
Yo,
Let me
somebody feelings might get hurt, but I don't see why. Cause all we trying to do is help grow, man.
Right.
We building right here. This is El Cypher.
Yes, sir.
So we talking about happy wife, happy life.
Oh man.
I got to dig into my notes for this one.
Happy wife.
Happy wife, happy
Happy life.
life. Where does that statement come from? Does that whole does the husband's feelings, does the husband's views, the husband happiness have to get X out for this
Listen.
marriage to
Work. Or be successful,
be
so to
successful?
speak, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
I'm saying
Hold on before we go in. For all those that are in viewing of this podcast being shot live, go ahead, man. Drop your comments, drop your opinions,
your
whatever
thoughts,
it
man.
is. We will do our best to respond accordingly. But yeah, the question was again, does happy
wife, happy life
equal happy life? Yes, there we go.
Happy wife equal happy. I mean,
change? What's going on, brother?
Speak your truth, man. Go ahead.
And for the viewers watching, yeah, you know I'm pouring up. I don't care. Two of us here are married.
yeah.
Yes.
One of us here is single. One of us here knew his wife from young. The other one met his wife
Through the other one's wife.
But
Yeah, ice on the mic. Ain't that my
but
brother?
but I only said that so you
Part
get
of my rudeness.
so you're not getting the same thoughts from the same avenues. We coming from different avenues.
Exactly.
And if you got your comments coming from a different avenue, drop them comments.
Yes, sir.
Change. Let's go.
Happy. You said happy wife, happy life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Do you think that's true? First of all, is that true? Is that a true statement?
happy wife. I mean, everybody want to be happy, but shit ain't like that. Everybody can't be happy. But I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, if your wife is happy, then everything is smooth.
I'm sorry. I had to laugh at that one, God.
Everything's smooth. I mean, that's just how it is. Cause you know how women are. And I mean, they powerful. They got that stronghold.
They
Very.
So it's like, yo, when the wife is happy, everything is smooth. I'm not gonna say happy wife, happy life. When the wife is happy, everything is smooth.
So I'm gonna ask you this: what if the wife is happy, but you're not?
Then it's a problem. Because it's a 50-50 thing.
There we go.
If I'm making you happy, I should be happy too. We should be happy together.
All
We
right.
should be cheesing and shit. Every time we look at each other cheesing, because we both happy.
Money, happy wife, happy life, man.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm responding to some information.
Is that from the chat? Oh nah. All right. So he making deals. So what I say is, I think I was blessed when I found, because I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. I'm like, where's happy husband, something loving? I couldn't find it. I seen happy spouse, happy house. And that goes to that 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
So all of us is a give and take kind of thing. You feel me? If you just want to be on some, you got to do everything that I say, everything that I want, basically fuck your feelings. How is this going to be a happy life?
Exactly.
A lot of, I'm sorry. A lot of the times, people take these phrases, don't know where they come from, right? Happy wife, happy life. That's how your happy ass get cheated on. That's how your happy ass end up wondering how you been by yourself, and that goes on both sides, just not the ladies. You feel me? You gotta. Everybody has to look out for each other. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look out for your wife. Make sure she's physically, mentally, spiritually satisfied as much as you can do, because you can only do but so much, but you have to do your part. And
Right.
the same goes for her. She gotta make sure you good.
Hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's why we take those vows, right?
Yes,
I gotta
Right.
make sure he's
Right.
good, she's good, sexually, all that shit.
Everything.
Because if you start lacking, and then we see another woman that's stacking,
Then we gonna start macking.
Hey, don't.
Nah,
Hey. Let me tell you something. There are two gentlemen in here who are married, and
I ain't stacking
please,
nothing.
please,
That's just, we just,
Stacking
that's
money.
just how we just
I
dig
say
it.
it till this day. I say it till this day. I still believe his wife has a gun that we don't know about, and I'm just trying
Who's
to.
that?
I just said I
Mom?
believe his wife has a gun that I don't know about, and I'm not trying to have her pop up in the crib like brothers and start shooting through the window.
That's
Listen.
the first place she going.
Listen,
Listen, man. So
little do they know, I always got the vest on when I come through, so I'm alright. Bulletproof,
You know,
It's
stab
always
vest.
the
all
single
that.
one trying to get you in trouble.
The shanks. Oh, come wait, whoa, hey, whoa!
Listen,
Don't
listen.
bring Tonio into this.
listen.
Keep him out.
Listen, let me dive into that real quick. I haven't been able to because I've been, responding to other things. But yeah, so happy wife, happy life, right? I believe we had this conversation before. Yeah, I think it was a happy spouse, happy house.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So I think that is more of an equal statement than a happy wife, happy life. Now that I'm actually married. Before, when I wasn't married, happy wife, happy life. I heard people say that. I'm like, that sounds like you're trying to keep a dog tamed. Like that don't make no kind of sense to me, man. Like if one person's happy, that don't make no sense to me. Why are you in the relationship if you are not happy as well?
If you focused on you,
Exactly.
just you.
Yeah, it's like, listen, I'm working so hard to make you happy that I'm neglecting myself. I'm neglecting everything that I want, and it's like, nah, hold on, wait a minute.
And
I got to say in this too. Yeah.
now that you said that,
Mhm.
right? What you just said, I'm forgetting myself. That's how a lot of people find themselves in situations and be like, "Yo, I lost myself."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no.
That's a fact.
That's a crazy feeling to be like, "Yo, I don't know where I've been for these past 6 years."
Pay attention,
You feel me?
That's
Pay
a fact,
attention.
yo.
because that's the worst feeling in the world. When you 6 years in and you like, the fuck? Wait a minute. What are my hobbies? What do I like to do?
Mhm.
What are my pastimes now?
I realize you done missed the whole damn boat.
And don't get it twisted. You know, you get married, children get involved. You know, you lose yourself in the family. That's not a problem. That's never a problem. It's just remembering, hey, I need to remember that I am an individual as well.
Mm-hmm.
This individual needs to take care of self in order to take care of anything else.
Facts.
So, in order for the house to be happy, everybody in the house needs to be happy. Period.
Mhm.
Wife, kids, dog, cat. If you're a cat person, you know, you got a fucking squirrel as a pet, or raccoon. I don't care what it is. You got to make sure everybody happy in order for your mind to be at some sort of a peace.
That's a fact.
That happy.
Nah, you right.
That statement was made by some punk dude who ain't know what the hell he was talking about. To me personally, that's what it meant.
Or some random woman just.
Hmm.
You know how they do, man.
All right, so
I
let me
mean,
let me ask you this.
Cool.
They say happy wife equals happy life, right?
Okay.
Hold on. So if she ain't happy, I'm dead.
Yeah. If you ain't happy, she's
man.
leaving.
Hey man.
But
Our
if you're
happiness
not,
should
but
be
if you're
yours.
not happy, does she still leave as long as she's happy? I mean, it all depends because there's some great women out here, but there's some
Exactly.
women who believe the hype, and it leads into my next question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do we define as a successful marriage,
Yes.
right?
So hold on.
If a successful marriage is just me being happy,
Mm.
it's successful in my eyes, but my partner's drowning. Is it really successful? So what's a successful marriage?
That's the thing. What is a successful marriage? Who came up with that? That yo.
I hope
What
y'all heard that.
when
man.
when the marriage is successful?
Hope y'all heard that.
What
Gem.
makes it successful?
I hope y'all heard that, Gem. Just because I'm happy, right? He said something, and I'm paraphrasing. He said something about being happy just because I'm happy and my partner's drowning. Pay attention to that right there.
Who came up with these guidelines of like, all right, if the marriage is perfect, oh, it's a great marriage. The marriage is successful. How? How? Because nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
Nobody is perfect.
And that's,
I don't give a damn. Somebody think they're perfect. They got a flaw.
That's the flaw right there. You think you're
that's the
perfect.
flaw right there.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
Exactly. So it's like, who came up with that guideline of, yo, it's going to be a successful marriage if such and such. So what's going to make it successful? If we get up in the morning every day at the same time and look at each other and smile and kiss each other?
And that's how we
That's
fucking
that's
can't
successful?
stand each other.
Here's the thing, though. So
Exactly.
So that is what he just said. That may be a perfect marriage to some people. So
See, that's what I'm saying. So
perfect has no actual. To me, perfect has no actual definition. It's subjective to the person,
There we go.
right?
There we
So
go.
so
There we
it's
go.
like your perfect is not my perfect.
There we
Right.
go.
My perfect is not his
it's just
perfect.
perfect and it's not.
And it goes around. So I believe the way marriage starts is that you meet somebody who's perfect matches what you're perfect in
It works
Your
with-
vision,
yes,
with each
basically.
other.
yeah, thank you. It works together. You're perfect
Right.
and they're perfect works together. So you reach some kind of
And you see,
Everything is clicking on all
But-
cylinders, basically.
but
Everything is.
what you just said is exactly how I like to fucking move, right? Because it's so much people in this world
facts.
who think different,
Facts.
move different, eat different,
Exactly.
exercise
Yep.
different.
Yep.
How we gonna have the same definition for a way of living? You feel me? So if I happen to meet a woman, and I did, who while we're dating, we having conversations to see what we want out of each other, where we trying to go, and how we want to live, you know, things we want to do on all types of levels. If we start checking them boxes off and she's saying shit that I could rock with and she's doing things that I could move with, right, then that works for me. It might not work for you. That's why that's why they say there's that phrase, one's man trash is another man's treasure. Right. You feel me? Because it might not have worked for him, but it worked for me. And we hold each other damn great, you feel me? So like Money said, it's there shouldn't be any one definition. You should whoever you rock with. You feel me on that. But when you don't, when you start taking other people's definitions of fucking perfection and happiness,
speak on it, bro.
That's when you start running into fucking troubles and you don't know why.
Speak on it. Because what it is, man, is you're taking somebody else's perception of happiness and applying it to yourself. And then you're taking that perception of what you just created and applying it and looking for somebody to fill that niche. When in true fact, you guess what? You went out and you went into the world. You found that girl. Oh, but you found her off false pretenses, bro. Like
exactly.
That it means that you found her off of something else that you believed was what would make you happy, but it's not.
But it's not.
It's not. And this is why I do believe that, you know, it's like driving a car. You know, I'm not gonna let you drive a brand new brand new $80,000 car. And you just started learning how to drive? No, you gonna get the hoop. You gonna get this
putt.
Yeah,
we gonna ride out.
And you gonna learn how it works in every possibility, and learn what kind of car you actually want.
Facts.
Before you go out there and get the one that you're gonna try and drive for the next 15, 20 years, and for the rest of your life.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all listening in, tune in. This is the FMC Podcast.
Yes, man.
We are three brothers. Dropping jewels. Come on.
Hey.
We giving y'all some dope insight.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
listen, let me tell you.
Like you right. What's perfect for me ain't gonna be perfect for everybody else.
It's not, man.
Right. Some things that go on, that's okay with. That's perfect.
I mean,
you're right.
Yo, all right.
If you look at go ahead, Fresh.
Sorry. For instance, music, right? Everybody has their preference of music, right? Right? How dare somebody say, yo, that like, listen, don't get me wrong, I do have my times where I be like, this shit is whack. No longer do I say that. I'm like, listen, this ain't for me.
Right.
This ain't for me. Sorry. It's cool to you, cool. I respect that it's for you, but for me, I'd rather listen to this, do this, blah, blah, blah. So as far as it comes to like relationships or whatever, it's like, if it ain't for me, I'm not going to waste my time. I mean, I'm done looking. I'm just saying in general, when I came to that piece in my head, like, yo, if it's not for me, I ain't going to waste my time with it because it's just a headache waiting to happen. You know what I mean? So you just move on from there. But you was going to say something.
Nah, what I was saying, if we talking about what defines a successful marriage, like, that goes back to, like, let's take it a step back before marriage is our relationship. Right, things we got deal breakers in our relationship, right? Like some people might say, all right, he could cheat, she could cheat, long as I don't know about it.
Yeah,
right. Don't be disrespectful, but that's them. And somebody else might be like, oh, I can't even think about him cheating. That's not you feel me? But there's people have different lives.
Yeah, you're right.
There's shit that people would take on together. So it's all on your view. Like, yo, this is.
People accept different things more than
some people might be like, yo, we curse each other out for the last 50 years, and our relationship is successful. I mean, I curse them out like a dog. I curse her out like a dog.
That's just their perfect relationship.
That's perfect for them.
Exactly.
You feel me? So who are we to knock it?
And that's right. And I always understood that. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna go to social media for a second too, because I used to get mad like, oh, people only post the good stuff on social media. A dumb motherfucker. What you want them to post? You want them to, like, you looking for that and that's the negative mindset of a lot of people nowadays. You see some people posting their positive parts of their relationship, right?
You be sitting there hating.
And you get mad. No, you can't get mad at that. That's beautiful. Look, be happy that they have something positive going on in their relationship. Period. Right? Because at the end of the day, we all know if you're in a real relationship behind closed doors, it's a different story because you know shit get real. You know shit get real. And shit can get real off of fucking putting the toilet seat down, right? And we know that. We know that shit for a fact. We know that shit for a fact, right? right?
Right.
I get slack for it all the time, right? Put the toilet seat back down. I'll put it back down when you put it up.
Exactly.
I'll put it down when you put it up. Sometimes I come in this house, gotta use the bathroom too. Put the seat up. Put the seat up. You know what I mean? So it's and that right there, what I just said, it's gonna get me in trouble too. So you understand? You understand? And it's listen, this is the trouble I'm willing to get into. It's all right. I understand. But I'm just trying to make a point at the end of the day that some other dudes would not be willing to do that. They be like, nah, that's not for me. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to have that drama. I ain't trying to
Some people don't put up with certain shit.
Exactly.
So, they try to say that. What's up?
Let's address that real in a second.
Yeah, do your thing.
No, I was gonna say because I see you asked it in there. I was gonna say, so somebody just put in the comments like, they had 15 years of marriage, which was a waste.
Damn, 15 years of them things?
I don't know if it was 15 years of marriage. I think it was just 15 years in a relationship, which was
15
a waste.
years was a...
15 years, 3 of those years married. It was a waste.
So
damn.
Hopefully, damn.
Yeah, it's
because you got to think about it.
The reason why I say
I thought about it, I'm like, damn, son.
The reason why I don't believe in it being a waste is
time out. Yeah. You're right.
Oh,
I'm gonna touch on that too. When you said that, I don't believe it's a waste. I don't believe it's a waste either.
Why not? I could tell you why not. Just from her response, she said it was not good from the start, but what she learned was communication is key.
Exactly.
Okay.
And to put boundaries.
Listen,
so it wasn't a waste.
Exactly.
It was not a waste.
That was a loss, but through that loss of them 15 years, you gained a valuable lesson, and I'm sure you gained a lot of lessons.
Yes, and on top of that, you know exactly what
you
do not want.
Exactly. Sometimes things ain't. I mean, it might have been rough patches here and there, but at the end of the day, when you sit back and look, you're like, I bet. Now, when I get that right one, when I get that next one, it's gonna be some odd years perfect.
Yeah, got to. Yeah.
Because I done did the bid.
Yeah.
I done did the bid. I'm fresh out now, so I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Fresh out, nigga, ain't nothing to go back.
So, and that makes perfect sense to me, man. Like every relationship that you go through, as far as it being, there's always a gem in every relationship that you go through, right? You learn something about yourself, right? And it's okay. You can learn things about other people. That's great, but learning something about yourself, and from what she just said, is communication is key. That's such a huge factor.
Communication cuts out assumption. And if you anything like me, when you start assuming, you assume the worst.
Yo,
so and then
you know what's crazy?
You go guess who's that? And
them assumptions is a killer, man. Them assumptions are killers.
Yep.
Those assumptions are killers because sometimes
nothing is perfect.
Sometimes you just need to understand somebody else is going through something, or what else. So that's why I was like, yo, don't sit up here and assume certain shit because you don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't know what's going on. So you just like, all right, let me assume that he's such and such.
I had a coach that said, when you assume, you make an ass of yourself.
Exactly.
First three letters of that word, man. Ass. Stop assuming,
exactly,
man.
And it's a fact.
Stop
it happens. Man. Stop assuming. Stop with the assumptions, because you don't know what that person going to do. You don't know what's going on or anything. You sitting here assuming, yo, he with this chick, he with that chick, he ain't doing none of that.
Nowadays you got dudes.
He's sitting here with you. He's sitting here with you on his mind.
You got dudes who are saying the same shit.
Pay attention.
You right.
You know what I mean?
You right.
And that's why communication is key. Like,
that's why I don't assume. I just be like,
I told my wife, I'm in the studio, babe. I'm in the studio.
You see us in the studio.
You know what I mean? Don't assume I'm off doing nothing else.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, like.
It's the truth, man. It's the truth.
Like, I don't even get into that. I'm like, yo, all right. I just, know what I mean? It's all right.
But I don't think relationships or any loss, like you said, is ever a loss. You feel me?
Yeah, it's never a loss. It's always a learning. Yeah, it's a learning curve.
There's always a key that you could take from that on to the next. On to the next one, you feel me?
It's just a learning step. You just be like, yo, you know what? Next time, all right.
So let me ask y'all this, because it's been said, and I see a lot of people say it now, because nowadays everybody goes by these
agendas,
these tests and these polls that they take. They say that marriage nowadays is not viewed as a priority or even necessary by our generation and the generation to come after us. So like our little sisters and brothers.
So we not appreciating marriage, and
we don't look at marriage the same way how they used to back in the day. Like back in the day was like, I gotta go get a wife, start my family. They thinking nowadays we just want to have
what?
Baby moms, baby fathers.
Sometimes I wish I was like you. I be like, I wish I was in that throwback old school love, man. Cause I feel like they love was something else, man.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that love from back in the day. I feel like it was powerful. Like it was like very powerful.
And it's still, in my opinion, it still is.
Yeah.
Cause there's examples of young couples who get married, and
it still is powerful.
You feel me?
But that right there about the generations, though, it's crazy because, like, nowadays you look at this generation behind us. Well, I can't even say the generation behind us. The generation we see right now, the young kids, out. It's just certain.
Hey, let me tell you something, man.
Certain.
I don't mean to cut you off, but a lot of these kids that we talking about, we call them young kids. A lot of them, the people who gave birth to them is in our age group, man. It's like a lot of these kids who don't understand what the hell that actually means is in our age group.
Hold on, but what I'm the age group? Let me be specific. What I'm speaking of, I'm talking like 25 to 20.
Right.
Oh, okay.
26 to 20.
All right, never mind. I'll pass.
You feel me? That's what I'm speaking of. Like
that's like the 90s, late 90s.
Because that's what they try to say. They try to say that marriage is not top on the key. And I'm like, but when I was that age, marriage, I knew I wanted to get married, but I wasn't the top of my key either. I wanted to have fun.
Exactly.
I'm out here, not to cut you off, Change, but that's the fucking problem to me, son. Everybody wants to jump. This marriage shit is real. Like,
it's
this
real.
shit
That shit is real,
son.
It takes time, man. Takes time.
I'm not even married, and I know it's real.
This, me and my wife, I love her to death, but we go at it. It be over the littlest shit.
Hey.
Sometimes shit build up, but at the end of the day, you need tools to help you work through that, and that's why I believe, like in your early 20s, you gotta go through experience shit, find out who you are, find out what you like, what you put up with, what you won't put up with, and you gotta go through them trials and errors. Know what I mean? And then when you get around, you know what I mean? Whenever you ready, you feel you ready, and you ready as a individual, and you know what you want and what you would deal with and all that shit. That's when you can take that step when you find that person.
Right.
But until then, so I tell people, man, enjoy yourself. Why you in a rush to be in a relationship? Enjoy yourself. Let somebody prove themselves to you, yo. Too much of the time we want to jump in, just to say I'm with this person. Yo, let this motherfucker prove that they want to be with me.
Exactly.
Because what you used to say? You used to say some real shit. My brother changed. This is my big brother right here. This motherfucker said, a lot of the times people want to be with us, but when they get us, they don't do anything to keep us.
Boy.
And it's
boy. You know what's crazy?
That's a fact.
I remember
DeVille, what up?
We used to say, or shout out to him. Yo, I remember we used to say things. We was like 20, 21, 22, early 20s, right? And I used to be like, yo, man, attraction is everything. It's the first thing you notice about a person, right? And then it's like, well, what keeps you attracted to them? It's the mentality. It's the brain. It's the brain. It's the personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna use that in a clip.
Yeah, you crazy, but
it is like, all right, yeah. Physical attracts you, mental keeps you attracted.
Facts,
right? So it's like when the mental stops keeping you attracted, what's gonna hold you on? What's gonna keep you held up? You've been in a relationship for 10 years, right? Of course, you're still beautiful. Bang. The mental goes away. how long does it last? How long does it last when it's just physical? Right? Because
until you run into the next female that catches your eye, the next fat ass, the next round tits, the next full lips.
That's society, man. That's just.
But that's why you gotta bring more to the table, and that's why you gotta. That's why I don't know, whatever.
Nah,
call it what you want it.
You
say
that's why
you gotta
call a spade a spade. You gotta bring it to the table.
Hey,
you gotta go through the mix till you find the one that sticks.
That's it,
right there. Call a spade a spade, son. You said it, man. You gotta bring more to the table. Exactly.
It gets people mad because it's like the truth is the truth, man. You can't deny what the truth is, man. Period.
But my whole thing is like I said, like yo, don't sit in here, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Beck's Life asked. What did you say? What age do you think one should get married? I'll start this off, and then we could just circle around. I believe it's at the age that you're ready to get married, right? Hold on. When I say that, I'm talking about after you've had a relationship already prior to this one. If it's 2 prior to that one, 3 prior to that one, whatever it is, do not. Personally, I'll say this: do not get married off your first relationship. The shit is going to end horrible.
Yes, it is.
And there's like a 1 in like a billion chance that the shit's gonna actually work if it's your first actual relationship, because you don't actually know what you want. If you're 22 talking about I'm gonna get married, you don't know who the hell you are. You just finished high school, you just finished college, and you're just actually getting into the real world of work, having to be independent and learn how to earn for yourself depending on where you live. Ain't nobody trying. Why would you want to get married at that age? You haven't even established good credit yet. What you talking about? You want to get married? Relax, take it easy, move on with your life.
You right?
You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit after your mid to late 20s, you start looking at certain things different, right? Because they say, at what age? After 25, your frontal lobe is finally fully developed, and that's the part of your brain that needs to develop so that you can develop better logic and choice-making decisions.
The way I see it, like,
come on,
I'm going to say,
come on with it.
I don't know what age, because you got people out here, young folks believing that love at first sight, together since young, and then they married here and there, so.
I almost spit out my juice, guy.
It's almost like, I don't know, like.
You know what, I ain't going to lie. There's somebody in the room who believes in love at first sight.
Y'all niggas y'all ain't shit, bro.
Y'all
ain't shit, son.
Yo, I can't stand this dude, man. All right. These damn jokes we be saying around at home and shit.
Yo.
He brought it to this podcast. I feel you.
So what, yo?
Don't judge me, man, because you know what?
Yo, but look at it. I met my wife when I was I was 13. She was 12. Right?
11 years ago.
Fuck up. But at the same time, look, it took me. We linked back up when I was 27. So I had to go through some shit.
Right.
I had to go through a lot of and these women who I dealt with, I hold no animosities towards them. It's all love. And I hope it's on both parts. You know why? Because they helped me find who I am. And I hope I help them find to some point who they are. And that's why I believe what I agreed with you where you said you gotta go through some shit. And that's what I say. Like, you could be with somebody, but y'all could be young, but I hope y'all go through some shit to see what kind of motherfucker you dealing with. You feel me? But at the same time, you might be 22 and here comes that question, I wonder what other people have to offer. And then there's going to be that. But you have to go through that to maybe be like, yo, she was the one for me all this time. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I met her, and I knew something was real about her from the first time I seen her. But I wasn't ready. If she would have got with me back then, nigga,
boy,
I wouldn't have no ring on my finger.
You right.
I wouldn't have no ring on my finger.
Oh, so you right. So no comp ass. why you can't get married off your first relationship. I think my man just answered that right there.
Yo, comp, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like I said, I can't say you cannot get married, like, cause like I said, there's too many. You got kids, you got people out here believing that love at first sight. You got people marrying people, as soon as they meet them, I met him the other day. I met her the other day. She's beautiful. I felt like it was love at first sight. Let's get married. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Like, who knows? Who knows?
You know what? I'm not going to renege, but I'm going to reconsider what I was saying earlier because, Fresh just opened up a whole book. You know what I mean? You can get married off of it, but y'all going to go through some shit. Because y'all both learning who the hell y'all are. Right?
Exactly.
Y'all both learning who the hell y'all are. And y'all going to have to stick through that. Most people are not willing to do the hard work to get to the end result.
There we go.
Right.
Right?
A lot of the times we not even equipped with the tools to diffuse situations between family members. So you dealing with somebody and it may be some real shit that you have to deal with, like infidelity, right? Are you gonna work through that? A lot of the times they think men are as simple as, yo, I just seen a fat ass and I wanted to fuck. Maybe that may be the reason sometimes, but maybe the man was feeling like when I come home, I was getting yelled at instead of a baby. How was your day?
Right.
Maybe I came from the barbershop comp and she ain't big me up on my lineup.
Man.
Right.
But then when I go to work,
it's the next chick. Oh,
shorty I see you out here.
Yo, you right, and that's a lot, yo.
Because a lot of the times we may be with somebody and we may get comfortable.
Everybody,
comfortable.
Listen up.
You feel me? So. We can't. You can't ever get too comfortable, yo.
You can't.
Hold on, I got something.
Yo,
I got something.
That's
y'all
word.
Right now. I got something for y'all.
You gotta walk around like, yo, like, son.
Yo,
if you ain't waking up every day like, yo, I'm liable to lose my wife, my girl, or such and such today. Under any circumstances, you never know. You a damn fool. You a damn fool.
But like Comp just said, he said, yo, it's about how that person makes you feel consistently. And that's
exactly.
And that's why I mean you can't get too comfortable to where you forget that person that's with you. And yo, I gotta make her, I've been slipping. All right, let me go send her some roses for no reason.
Yes,
let me walk by her, slap her on the ass, be like, yo, baby, what's good? Because I was doing that shit when we first got together, right? I'm gonna let you know you still sexy to me, yo.
Right. All day.
You can't let little shit like that slip.
Nah,
Cause then when she walking around and that one dude giving her the eye, making her feel like something.
I mean, then you gonna start feeling like Trinidad because you didn't let that slip away.
So let me ask y'all this. I'm just gonna hop into that next question. Is that real quick? Is that cool?
Yeah, we can go to the next
so
question.
let me ask y'all this. Is it the experience or the longevity in a relationship that determines how successful it is? Y'all can answer that. Y'all answer that in them comments. Y'all talking right now. Go ahead. Is it the experience or the longevity?
Experience or longevity? Damn.
That determines how successful a relationship is.
I mean, the longevity, don't that come with the experience? Like,
nah, I mean,
but
not.
But then it's like, all right, experience, the longevity. I'm in a relationship for so long.
Yeah, we got you, Nat. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to your question.
Like, I'm in a relationship for so long.
The experience, yes.
And I'm experiencing a lot of things. I would say experience over longevity. Why? Because you get to know more. You get to learn more. You get to take more in.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. You get to take more. Yeah. You get to take more inside than just, all right, longevity. We've been together for 8 years. Anybody, come on. We just see, but you know what? It's a good question because you got some people that just wouldn't even worry about the damn experience. They just be like, oh, I was with him for 8 years. I was with her for 8 years. Son, so what did you learn from that experience?
I learned how to piss him off morning, noon, and night.
Yeah,
piss her
exactly.
off morning, noon, and night.
Nah, you didn't learn nothing. You didn't learn nothing to take to the experience. To be like, I experienced this. That was your learning stage. But so I feel it. I feel it.
I see you back.
I'm gonna say the experience.
Without
yo.
experience, how can you expect longevity?
Exactly. I'm gonna take the experience.
That's
You
real.
gotta go with the experience.
I'm gonna take the experience because just because people been together for a long time doesn't mean it's been a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
You feel me? You could have been together and you could have been talking to each other very nasty. You could have been doing spiteful things like, oh, I found out he was cheating, so I'm gonna cheat worse. I'm gonna go seduce one of his friends and make him really
terrible.
And then he's like, oh well, I'm gonna do this, and it's y'all staying together to hurt each other. You feel
Which
me?
is
Like
for what?
when to me a successful relationship comes when I could learn from that person how to be a better me. You feel me? Because a lot of the times, a relationship is the reflection of yourself.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You might say, "Oh, she's always bickering, da da da." Why is she bickering? What are you doing?
Exactly. You being an asshole right now. Or you doing this and that. You
Absolutely.
know what irritated, but you keep doing it anyway.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something, man.
You're right.
I'll comment on this real quick, and it's no shade, but it's just my personal experience. I was in a relationship for 5+ years, right? Nothing. I gained something out of it, right? I gained something out of it. I've learned what I do and do not want, right? Do and do not want.
Oh, this show real, huh?
Right?
Yeah, this shit is real.
Do and do not want, right? I've been with my wife for 4 years. We've been married for two going on 3 years, right?
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much. 2 going on 3 years, right? This guy. 2 going on 3 years, right? My experience with her is worth a lifetime of what I have not done yet in relationships prior to this one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, damn, all these experiences I'm going through with her is like, whew, it's like an opener. It's like, oh wow, damn.
Mm-hmm.
All this time, like this is what I was looking for, and this is what I was trying to experience, and I found it now, and I'm experiencing it, and I'm like, you do one of those like relief breaths, like, oh shit, like
it's not even like overwhelming. It's like, wow,
I get it.
Okay,
I get it now, and you know, I knock on wood and saying, you know, I'm gonna pat myself on the shoulder because I was able to weed out the bullshit and get to the nitty gritty of what I actually wanted. Because this man right here would ask me every time, "Yo, come link up with me, come link up with me, come link." And I used to work weekends. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere because I don't like waking up."
Right.
After being out all night and
Hungover.
That too, waking up all night and then going to work on the weekends. Period.
Right.
And then he happened to him and his wife, him and his girlfriend at the time, happened to convince me like, yo, come out, and let's get
I got the invite.
I'm gonna be this gonna be a pause. Yo, if any of y'all seen The Wood, y'all remember when Big Mike gave his speech? Yo, this could have been CO up here. It could have been roles could have been switched, but CO was MIA, and money showed up, and money showed out.
Hey man,
he showed up and showed out.
And I'm gonna go on record for saying, no, it wouldn't have been role switch. Shit happened for a reason.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit happened for a reason.
You're right. Shit wouldn't have been no role switch.
He didn't show up. He got somebody else.
That's what I'm. Exactly.
He done got somebody else. Hey, I hope you watch it, Taffy. Hey man, it's going up.
I love it. I love it. I love it though. I love it. You right?
Going up. We see you was born bad.
Yeah, man, experience, yo. That's a
you
fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
Yes, it is. Exactly. That's exactly what all of us just said pretty much.
But for real though, like the experience, man, the experience. Damn that longevity.
Yo, so time out. Let me ask y'all something. Why y'all think as of late we have like black men? There's shows that show like black couples and how much we we like hold marriage to be something honorable. Why you think that shit hasn't been like that beforehand? Like they don't even when they show like happily married couples, they don't even show
the black couple,
couple,
you right.
the Latin couple, the Arab couple. You feel me?
You know why, man? I don't know why, but from what I see and from what's going on, like I'm gonna just go off of.
They think
it's just society.
I'm not gonna cut you off. They think we just hypersexual and that's where it stops.
Yeah, black men just fuck. That's all we know how to do is fuck and do and drink and have parties and all that other shit.
We do that too, but
yeah, we do that too. But nobody said we're romantic. We do those kind of things. So it's like when you say that, you want to say like, look how society depicted us. Look how they. Oh, he's the thug. He's the this. He's the that. Nobody gonna look at us like he might be. He might be a nice husband.
Right.
He might be a nice husband. No, the first thing that come to their head is like, oh, what does he do for a living? Like, is he selling and is he this and that?
Yeah, he has mad girls.
Yeah, he has mad girls. The assumptions.
Right.
The assumptions.
Media does play a huge
Get to
role.
talk to people. Know what's going on. If I'm pretty sure if they did a survey and they interviewed 1,000 black men that has a family, that love their family, that's with their family, that's with them 100%, that do certain things, I'm pretty sure they will get a different answer than what they trying to give or what they trying to do. They'll have different. Well, the black man he does love his family. He does do this and that. He does this and that. They don't do that. They don't do enough of that.
Yeah. So live. Yeah. So I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. We don't even get a inclusion like.
No, we don't.
So we get there's so much examples of black couples, Latin couples, Middle Eastern couples that like happily that they show you, okay, that is something. But a question I was asked was, how do we feel about the right person at the wrong time?
That's crazy.
Does that go back to the you owe me list?
Yes, cause yo, it's crazy. Right person, wrong time. It's too many of that. It's too much of that going on right now. Oh, he's the right person for me right now, but damn, wrong time because I want to fuck with this person or that person.
Oh, I'm dealing with this person.
Oh, I'm dealing with this person. So it's like it's fucked up, but just move on, man. Just move on. Move on and do what you got to do. And if that person, you keep tabs on that person. Make sure they doing. Make sure something fall off or whatever. Well, you ain't praying that they shit fall off.
Right.
You're not praying that. Don't pray on nothing. Don't pray on nothing like that.
Right.
Let everything happen naturally, and then
for y'all.
All right, you want to work in? All right.
For y'all getting back in the live, the question right now is, right person, wrong time. How do you deal with that? Cause you might look at it, you might be like, this might be a person who I'm feeling, and they're feeling me, but like we said earlier, we're both not equipped with the tools to make this relationship work right now. So how do we deal with that?
Right.
Do we just? I think like something that's talked about now is a lot of this therapy, right? These counseling sessions. We need to start sitting down with elders, respecting the view of the elders who have quote unquote successful marriages. Listen in relationships, and like they have fun together. Let's sit down and just chop it up with them. Let's get some drinks, chop it up with them. See how and I'm guaranteed if you sit down and talk with couples, like elderly couples, right, like 70s and 80s,
yeah,
and you be like, they'll tell you, she'll tell you, yeah, Frank was on his bullshit back in the day, but we had to get him right.
He smartened up.
You feel me?
Yo,
so
you're right.
100%, man.
How you feel about that, Money? Right person, wrong time.
I do feel like it happens sometimes. It does because you know what? I ain't gonna lie. It's the weirdest thing in the world when you meet somebody, you have the best connection in the world, and they know you have the best connection in the world, but they just not ready for that connection. And you just like, all right, well, you know what?
Shit.
You know what? Shit.
You gotta take the. You gotta chalk
You
that
know
up.
what? My wife did that to me. She wasn't ready for this connection. She turned my ass down. First time we met,
I was there.
I was drunk as a skunk, and she turned my ass
I
down.
took it personal.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
She turned my ass
I would've
down.
took it
Because we all official over here.
She watching
I'd
right.
have took
She
it
watching
personal
right now.
I'd have took it personal too. I'd have took it personal too.
She watching right
This is
now.
my first time hearing about this.
Yeah,
I should have cut it.
Justice.
I
Yeah,
cut it.
Justice, why you skipped out, man?
She turned me down, and then let me tell you something more about that.
Man.
She stood our asses up.
Stood them up.
It wasn't even a date.
Wow.
It was an outing, and she stood our asses up. But it's okay. It's okay. The end result is exactly.
Look
See,
where
that's
you
why.
at now.
That's why I wear my stab
I mean,
proof vest.
Your brother
my
put a ring
bulletproof
on
vest.
it. Your brother put a ring on it, and been happy ever since.
But
ain't nothing changed.
to talk about right person, wrong time, since y'all won't put me on blast earlier,
What you talking about?
Yeah.
with my wife,
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Hey, you
Like
tell
I
him.
said,
You tell him.
me back then, I wouldn't have been ready. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go through certain things
Gotta go through certain things.
so I could become the man that was ready for her. You feel me? So that's where we was at.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to.
We gonna wrap it up. I enjoyed this show, man.
Yeah. I think y'all did too.
I think y'all need to get in the inbox, write these questions out, man. We need to go at it one time.
Hit
man.
us up on the page, leave them comments, man. We go live
sir.
after this, after we leave the studio.
For real, man.
Again, shout out to the Got Next artist. That's that's
Ruthless
Ruthless Rel. And then
Check my son out.
shout out to the P.O. Box artist. Rest in peace, Fire. Fire's
Fire,
Fire,
rest
man.
in
We
Kodo.
love you, man.
We love
Shout
you,
out to
man.
everybody
Miss
that
you.
tuned in as well.
Yeah, shout
man.
out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs.
We
Y'all
appreciate
the real
y'all, man.
MVPs, man.
We appreciate y'all for real. Hey, Fresh, end us off with a good note, man.
Yeah, good note. Good note
here
today,
we go.
man.
Yo, success is no accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing or learning to do. Peace.
Peace.
Ease out, man.